What's up, guys? Chris VA Travels, still down here in the great state of North Carolina, Wilmington, and I'm about to visit Bellamy Mansion. Here it is. Yeah, very impressive building. Completed 1861. A mix of Greek Revival and Italianate architecture. And Italianate architecture that was popular, at least in this region of the country, 1850s, 1860s. And I guess what stands out is that there's giant Corinthian columns. And yeah, the brackets underneath the cornice, egg and dart pattern going across. You'll see the Palladian window right there. And double arched windows. Oh, wow. And yeah, very impressive entrance. I'm on a really busy road here, but yeah, it reminds me of Dunleith Plantation. Almost like a cage wrapped around the building. This wraparound porch. Check out this wrought iron fence. And also, check out this church next door. That's a serious steeple right there. William Gould, enslaved Bellamy plasterer, escaped 1862 and joined the Union Navy. And he kept a detailed war diary. All right, and lived two blocks to the north. And right across, I'm sure that looks cool when that fountain's going. There's turtles down there at the bottom. Yeah, let me go ahead, check in and take the tour. Check out the face on this door. And so you know the hours, Monday through Saturday, 10 until 5. Oh, all week, 10 until 5. Pretty cool seeing these palmettos. And as always, big magnolia out front here. Another behind it. And yeah, I'm gonna go in and get my ticket. Looks like we've got a few people here today. Parking lot's pretty full. And I see some outbuildings back here. Just wanted to walk up to the front and get a little bit of a closer look. But yeah, Dr. Bellamy, he lived here with his wife and 9 children. Last child died here in the house in 1946. And Dr. Bellamy, he was a physician and a merchant. Also involved in banking, the railroad industry, salt works. And he owned 2 other plantations. That's where most of his money came from. Wormley and Grist were the plantations. All right, so let me wrap around. Over here, some information. 3 generations of Bellamy's posted in front of the mansion circa 1873. Wow, okay, so this is the first photograph of the house. There they are, all done up. Here they are. People didn't smile as much in their photos back then. Here's that plasterer William Gould and carpenter Henry Taylor. All right, I'm gonna go in the carriage house and get my ticket here. And this thing was rebuilt in 2001. Or actually, do I go over here? Begin your visit there. Okay, so I'll go back here. All right, checked in, ticket's $15. Give you this little brochure with information, and they're going to be QR codes throughout the buildings in the house, so you scan and listen to them on your phone. Big map of Wilmington, circa 1882, and we're right off Cape Fear. And here we are right here, Bellamy Mansion. Oh, here's another. And they gridded the city out pretty tight. Again, here we are, right off Market Street. Okay. All right, yeah, so this is the fountain that's out in the street there. Cool. And the artist is J. Chris Wilson. There he is. All right, first stop is going to be, well, there's the bathrooms. So you know, but over here it's slave quarters. This is pretty nice for a slave quarter. And the house was built in 1861, so I guess slavery was here for, I guess, about 4 years. And there were 9 slaves on the property. There's a plaque right here, and I'll be gathering more information while inside. Here's the slave quarters in 1972. It looks like this would be Sarah right here doing some cooking. According to the slave census, like I say, 9 individuals aging from the age of 45 until 1. But altogether, John Bellamy owned 115 enslaved. All right, let's see what this says. Bellamy, oh, Negro house, circa 1859. And some write-ups say the house was built in 1861, others say 1859. In Wilmington, when this building was constructed, slave quarters were often termed Negro houses. All right, so yeah, it looks like Sarah was the main cook housekeeper. And, all right. In here, we've just got a fireplace. And, all right, plaster, lathe. See the exterior brick. Urban slavery. So you can pause if you want to gather some information on slavery. And these are going to be one of the tags. I guess if a slave was leased out, they would wear these tags. It's 1861. Yeah, laws across the South required hired out enslaved workers to be licensed and wear metal identification tags. Okay. Let's see what's next door here. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can go up to the second floor. All right, so we're in the kitchen. They would have done laundry in here too. Yeah. Just your linens and whatnot. But up here it says the first permanent settlers brought slavery to the Lower Cape Fear region in the mid-1720s. All right. The visitor to Wilmington wrote on January 1st, 1860 that he saw hundreds of Negro slaves huddled about in the market houses in the center of Market Street, sitting or standing, waiting their separate turns to be auctioned off. And I'm not seeing a UR code in here. Maybe upstairs. But let's see what's up here. Pretty steep stairs. Right. Come in here, it's warmer up here. And wow. I slept on a crate. Boy. And that's what they use to soften the mattress. For more than 70 years, most information about the enslaved men, women, and children who lived and labored on the Bellamy's Wilmington compound came from Ellen Bellamy's memoir, Back with the Tide. Rosella Simmons, born 1822, spent most of her 16-hour workdays as a laundress. And the coachman was Guy Nixon, born 1840. So he would have been about 20 years old. They moved in. Arch window right here. And there's Dr. John Bellamy. Like I say, he was a doctor and a merchant, and he inherited 21 enslaved individuals from his father. By 1860, as I said before, 115 people in North Carolina spread across. He enslaved 115 people in North Carolina, spread across 3 eastern counties. 24 enslaved men between the ages of 1740 lived and worked in Columbus County at Bellamy's turpentine operation, wow, known as grist. Yeah, and he just grew pine trees out there. He was a Tar Heel, I guess. Yeah, grew pine trees, make turpentine, pitch, tar, obviously. And here's the William Gold again, so. And I can also tell you that one of the enslaved here was an ancestor of a lady that worked under Obama. So that's pretty wild. Yeah. Remains of a chamber pot right here. Oh, yeah, toothbrush. Some old coins, military buttons. Wow, a jaw. Wonder what animal that's from. Okay, last bedroom back here. Okay, so here are the names of the enslaved. Wet Nurse Joan, we already mentioned Sarah was the cook, Rosella the laundress, Guy was the coachman, Caroline, okay, so these are the children down there. Map right here of the grounds. So just a carriage house and slave quarters. And again, this wasn't a plantation, but it's just his, I don't know, maybe his summer home. Again, he owned several other plantations in North Carolina. So this is actually the backyard of South Carolina Governor William Aikens. This is his Charleston townhome. And the Bellamy site is akin to this compound. Looks like something you'd see over in Europe or in Spain. Over here, the privy. And you know what a privy is? So we've got adult seats and child seats. Ugh. Oh, wow. Goes down pretty far. You see the brick? And another privy. What do they have? A men's and a women's? Oh, you can go in this one, all right. So this is just matching. Yeah, same deal. It's got the brick in the. Oh, didn't even notice the wraparound bench under the magnolia. Okay, so the porch doesn't wrap all the way around. I can tell you 22 rooms inside, and there's a Belvedier up top. I guess it's their fancy word for a cupola that we can go inside. So should be pretty cool. Get a bird's eye view of Wilmington. Have you paid admission? Yes. And the self-guided tour, it continues down here. Down here is the coal chamber. It held approximately 16 tons of coal. Wow. All right, so they must use that to fuel the entire house. Yeah, it fueled 9 public fireplaces and maintained the stove. Okay. I guess you got to it via the basement. I wonder what this thing is. I don't know. All right. Looks like you can go upstairs, but oh, nice.
Basement breezeway.
Oh, all right, little gasolier right here.
Paths of work intersected here. Beneath the stairs,
Turn it
you
on
see
and
an
off.
arched opening to a brick coal cellar. Imagine how many feet cross these thresholds each day.
Good spread. Oh yeah, imagine they have oysters here being right off the water. All right, so these are peanut plants, it looks like. And they came from John Bellamy's Gravely plantation. Or Grovely, I'm sorry. And is this a corn pipe right here? Or, okay, it's just a handle for that little kind of little hoe type thing. Quite an iron stove right here. St. George. Number 2 it says. And where was this thing made? Can't quite. New York, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. And a matching one on the other door. Little compartments over here to the left and to the right. He's got some peppers. And your coal down here. Blue willow plate. All your preserves. Big sugar cone, that's a big one. All right, so another big one right here. This right here would be a melon mold. Carry in your blocks of ice. I don't know if they had an ice house here or what, but all right, over here. I thought it was a pie cabinet, but I don't see holes. All right, see what's over here. Old grinder. Oh, all right, coffee grinder back here. Oh yeah, melon mold. Couple scales. Oh, all right. Just put the weights on this end. And it's just kind of a waffle type waffle maker. All right, sneak next door, another gasolier up here. And we're on the east end of the house, so we get the first morning's light over here. Cotton plants down here. Do some spinning. An assortment of irons. Oh, a crimper up here for fancying up your collars and your cuffs on your nice shirts. Oh, here's the ironing board right here. And I believe you would put coals in there or whatnot to keep it warm. Yeah. Put some of that coal in there. And smaller fireplace over here. And it looks like this one burns wood, not coal. Oh, maybe coal would kind of stink up your clothes. I don't know. It's a serious blower right there. Oh, fancy iron right here. And this must be another kind of just ironing board. I guess you put it on a table, I guess. But, yeah, probably do a little bit of laundry in these cauldrons. I guess you put the folded laundry in the trunk. Somebody's purse in there. Okay. This corner cabinet was made by enslaved workers. Check out these high chairs. Got a fine beard right here, George Bellamy. Yeah, here he is again. A little bit of a smile going on. And then Bell. Walk into the dining room. All right. Nice little side table right here. Some serious cabriolet legs. Check out the back on this thing. Vase back, wooden armchair. Yeah, like I say, coal fireplaces all throughout the house, black marble. And they've got the fruit theme going on, just like when I was in New Bern yesterday. Coal box down there. Check out this bureau over here. Wow, quite a picture right there. Looks like it swivels. I haven't seen that before. Check out the claw feet down here. A fancier gasolier up here. Check out the dining room table. Oh, all right. They've got names, Dr. Wade Murphy, Mrs. Parsley. Huh. And we've got cake for dessert. Menus from the John A. Taylor House. 1847. Wow, turkey, fried oysters, duck, old ham, roast pig. Check out this lock cover down here. Take a walk into the butler's pantry. And imagine, I guess the servants ate in here. All right, another wood fireplace. Over here. Bread. These treats look pretty good. Santa has come bearing gifts. Some pretty nice silver plates up top there. Let's see what this is. All right. Anyway, all your tea sets. Oh yeah, the room back there, that would be the scullery where they did most of the laundry. But it's not part of the tour. So they have a closet back of the stairway, pretty nice wood paneling. All right, it's going up. Check out this desk right here. Pretty tall legs on it. And another one of your cold marble fireplaces. Check out this plaster medallion up here. Pretty nice. And this nice gasolier. Right here, this is a plaster mold. Used on the mold to make the cornice. Here it is after it had fallen into ruin after the 1930s. It was known as the Big Silent Place, the great apparition on the corner by passers-by. Oh wow, and then in 1972, it was set afire. Wow. It looks like firefighters did arrive to extinguish the blaze before it totally destroyed the house, but yeah, you can see the damage. Right here you can see some of the fire damage. Arsonist had set fire to it, throwing gasoline-filled milk bottles through the windows. Here they are doing repairs. 1994 was officially open to the public. During the restoration, they found the initials of that William Gould and Alicia B. let's check out the parlor, and they've really got some mistletoe up here. They've really got this one done up with the Christmas decorations. That's a cool hat right there. Oh, check out the plasterwork. Another nice medallion up here. And this is the fanciest gaslier yet. This collection of nutcrackers. And these to be the enslaved workers. It looks like their names. They've got a mirror on the face of this fireplace. What do we have in here? J.D. Bellamy nameplate, brass fixed near front door, surrounding doorbell, circa 1861. Yeah, he was a doctor. One of these old torpedo bottles, they would design them that way so the corks wouldn't rot out, lay them on their sides. Pull that down. Nice settee. Cool scrolled arms on this thing. Oh, lastly, rocking chair over here. Coat rack and hat rack. I guess you could put your umbrellas on the sides there. All right, let's check out the formal parlor. Little music stand over here. Check out these brackets. And we've got white marble over here on this one. Another mirror down there. Cap you put on during the summer. This William Made piano made up in Baltimore. And they've got it covered up with this Charles Dickens display right now. And if we haven't seen enough pictures of them. The three-seater settee. Pretty nice design on this one. There's Eliza. Another tall window. Open it up, use it as a door. Well, I guess you've got a door right there, but open it up, get a cross breeze going. There's several of them. Yeah, two back here. And I believe we can go outside. Don't see many of these in Virginia, but when I was down in Louisiana, almost all the homes had this. Okay, like I say, you can open these, turn them into doors. All right, we've got a model of the house. A neat little chair right there. Take a walk around, get a closer look at these Corinthian columns. Maybe I can catch one where the sun's hitting it better. All right, so we've got arch windows on the second level, looks like. Oh yeah, the sun feels good. Whoa, all right, so serious brackets right here. Yeah, there's dual arch windows right above. And I've visited some houses in Columbia, and that was pretty common, at least when I went to the Woodrow Wilson house in Columbia. But yeah, well-kept property. Again, the magnolia, okay. See the brackets a little bit better. And again, Corinthian column. Big old fluted pillars right here. All right, so the architect was James Post, and the assistant was Rufus Bunnell. And classical style, built by enslaved and free black artisans for John Dillard Bellamy. Oh wow, this has got to be up there. Oh yeah, again, Palladian window. When it comes to front entrances I've seen on homes, this one's in the top 10. Looks like you probably had a pretty neat design behind this wreath. But, oh yeah, be great before, I guess before this was a busy road, it'd be great to sit in these rocking chairs, catch a breeze. Over here, we've got a joggling board. And I've only seen these in Virginia one time, but when I was down in Louisiana, Mississippi, you would see these on almost all the homes. And I believe they originated in Charleston. And I've heard several different stories of the, I've heard that they've been used to mimic a carriage, bouncing up and down. I've heard they've been used to cure rheumatism, arthritis. I've heard that young couples would sit on it, they would bounce up and down, it would slide them close together. But yeah, pretty neat. All right, better look at the Negro house. And kind of neat up top how the chimneys are kind of part of the wall, I guess, going across the back. All right, so we need to make it up to the Belvedier. And I believe Belvedier is a French word for good view, something along those lines. What the heck is that thing? There's obviously an airport around here. Oh, also, shot of the steeple. Sneak through this window. Oh, so what you do is there's no entry back, but you go up here as part of the tour. Again, the carriage house on the other side here. Bedroom. This is a big mansion. Like I said, 22 rooms. I see why they had so much coal now. Marble top wash basin over here. Adjustable. Check it out. Check out that commode, it's small. Another gasolier. Might as well show off these Christmas trees. They're pretty nice. Old-timey cars. Pretty neat, kind of gilded frame going across the top of the arch. Interesting right here. Is there another closet to the left? A wheelchair? Any information on this? I guess it's not a wheelchair. I guess you can't really push the little things. I guess somebody pushes you. I don't know. Pretty neat though. Huh. A Christmas duck. Velvet armchair. Very stately looking house. Another black marble fireplace. Got a dresser hidden in here. And I'm sure it was fun squeezing that in there. But yeah, these rooms up here are just kind of galleries, I guess. This wash basin and chamber pot, they came from the plantation house Hibernia in Vance County. And it's where they got married, Dr. Bellamy and his wife Emma. I guess I might as well record these Christmas decorations. We've got some owls down here. What is this? Santa as a jester fairy? All right, so is this kind of the elf Christmas tree? I guess each one has a theme, maybe. I haven't been paying attention. One more gasolier. This one's got 2 arms on it. Reflecting off the water in the fountain out there. Okay, let me go up to the 4th level. The house is deceiving, it's pretty big. All right, so this is going to be the children's floor. Wow. Boy, these children must have been in shape having to go up and down all these stairs. Ceilings are a little bit lower. All right. Okay, so this room's just kind of empty. Small fireplace, but yeah, a lot of fireplaces in this house. What is this? Oh, yeah, like I say, cistern. And yeah, take your bath right there. Yeah, so water probably was pumped up here. I don't see any information. A hot tub and foot bath. Oh, okay, so you could heat it up. And this is the snowman Christmas tree. It's kind of a random small window right there. So this is 3-coat plaster. You've got your scratch coat, floating coat, and hard finish coat. Scratch coat, that's lime and plaster, horsehair, sand and water. Floating coat, lime, plaster, less horsehair, finer sand and water. Hard finish coat, lime, putty, very fine sand and water. And what are these things for? I wonder. Does it say birds don't make nests there or something? Because they've got one. I guess somebody can put it down in the comments. Can't go in these rooms. I'll try the handle. All right, so I think this is going to take us up. And we've got a collection of, oh, we can go in this one. Well, stand at the doorway. Furnishings in this room were made in part by a generous donation from the residents of Old Wilmington. All right. Small child's rope bed. Big trunk. Oh, check this out. Spinning top back there. Then I want you to climb the stairs. Stage at the front of hall. There's a raised platform over front porch, which I used as a dollhouse as a child, and later for neighborhood charades. Oh, all right, yeah, collection of old trunks. And I guess this used to be a dollhouse. What does this say over here? The wooden door hides the gas pipe and valve key, which control the flow of gas to the floor. I'm tempted to open it up, but I'm not going to. Yeah, Belvedier up the stairs. But let me check out this last room. Solid dresser right there. It's got a little umbrella on it. Little Red Riding Hood. Betsy Ross flag. We've got the chamber pot hidden in the drawer there. Yeah, wash bin. Garments, nightgowns. Let's go up to the Belvedere.
The Belvedere. The Belvedere allows the ventilation system to work. During hot weather, opening the Belvedere windows along the windows and doors downstairs pulls a refreshing breeze up through the house. You see louvered vents in the walls here and beside the stair, which ventilate the space under the roof. This house was truly designed for natural air conditioning from bottom to top. Please do not move the windows here. They are very fragile. You can also see the original metal roof still in place. Notice too the valleys where the rainwater runs down the gutters to the cistern beneath the backyard. Proceed back to the bedroom level where you can access.
It's pretty warm up here. We've got the wavy glass on the windows. Check out the brickwork top of these chimneys. Ooh boy, yeah, I could imagine in July, August how hot it gets up here. And another tall church steeple way back there. Pretty big building it looks like. All right, the silhouette of a pretty cool looking building back there. And another one of these kind of needle steeples. Church over there. And the top of another Italianate house, I see. Okay, going down. Carriage house. Two of the enslaved, Guy and Tony, lived on the upper level, and Guy was the carriage driver and the butler. And the restrooms right here, this was the poultry house. So you had a bunch of chickens in there. What is this? Wilmington's Millennium Time Capsule. Wow, to be opened in 2250. Alright, I'm assuming this was a well. And back here, probably an herb garden. Perhaps a medicinal garden. Dr. Bellamy being a physician. Okay, well, we've got rosemary, fig. Okay, sweet mint. And here's the drain going down to the tank that would be pumped up to the cistern that we had seen way up there. And was this a well also, or I don't know, it's capped. Who knows, but okay. Drained again, probably going down to a tank below. Alright, I see a gate right there. Little sidewalk up. Another shot of the carriage house. It's become a little dilapidated, it looks like, but pretty cool. Say neat little, I guess this maybe would be a child's chair. Again, always cool seeing these palmettos. You know, we're in the South, Magnolia. Here's Lucy. Right in front of some pomegranate. Mandina. Another statue over there. Oh, there's a peanut patch. Oh, Eliza. So are these again the enslaved? Pretty cool. All right, so we've got an urn in the center over here. And yeah, this thing is grand. All right, we've already seen the front. Down here we've got some asparagus fern. Oh. Another seat hidden away. There's some garden brochures inside. Okay, so 1870 this thing was planted. Magnolia grandiflora. Yeah, this is a big one. Wow. I was hoping we'd see some live oaks, but maybe we're not far south enough. I don't know. Although there are some in the Great Dismal Swamp in Virginia, so. The wedding walkway. Oh, names of couples down here, I guess. 2000, 2003. I just walked around to the side here and you can see the carriage entrance. All right, that wraps up for Bellamy. This was a good one. I definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in historic homes like this, you may want to subscribe to my channel. I've got plenty more. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the road. I'm on a tour through the Carolinas. Next stop will be Charleston, so stay tuned. See you guys on the next one.